Hey, how's it going? I got me an Ace, Garrett Ace 350 here, and I'm up in my test bed with 30 targets. And this is pretty much a turn on and go detector. I'm going to run a setting one notch below all the way up. For some reason up here, I'm getting a lot of feedback with it all the way up. I don't really have any electrical or nothing around, I don't know, but I noticed that with an AT Pro too. Kind of chattery. So we're going to run it, like I said, one setting down and run through this test bed and score it against the other metal detectors that I've run through here. Very easy turn on and go, versatile detector. Work quite well. I know they sell them like hotcakes. So let's hurry up and get started here. All right, the first target is a 4-inch deep quarter. No problem. Second target, 7-inch deep quarter. Ringing up, maxed out, real good. Now a 10-inch deep quarter. Just showing up like the AT Pro. Once in a while, it might hit, but comes up as iron most of the time. You know what, I'm going to have to give it a point for that. It is once in a while doing it on a 10-inch deep quarter, which is pretty sound. Now a 4.5-inch deep dime. Picks that dime up pretty good. Now an 8-inch deep dime. Reading iron. Iron. Now a nickel at 6 inches. Ringing up where it probably should. That's pretty good. Now a nickel at 8. I don't know if you can see that screen. Most of the time it's hitting down in the iron. That's iron. Telling me anyways. Now a copper penny at 2 inches. It's reading at the second highest notch. Zinc penny. Pretty solid at the third highest, so it separates a zinc and a copper out pretty good. Now a real small silver ring at 6 inches. I don't know there. Said it's coming up as iron. Now 11-inch deep silver dollar. Kind of hitting it there. Just not quite though. Next up is a 15-inch deep candle holder. Didn't seem to be pulling on it too well. Second row, got a 4-inch deep bottle cap. Definitely can tell it's not a quarter. Real erratic, so that's a good sign. Now, a 10-cent piece 4 inches deep with boxed in with 4 rusty nails around it. Nope. And a quarter, 3 inches deep with a giant nail beside it. I don't know about you, but I dig it that way. But then this side, pure iron. Now 2 pull tabs, 3 inches deep. Nice job there. You know them are pull tabs or nickel. Can slaw, 3 inches deep. You don't know. I'm going to only give it 1 point on that. It's kind of trying to pull it in as a quarter. Now a quarter on the end, 4 inches. Nails it. 10-cent piece, 4 inches deep with 2 rusty nails. Right on top of it. Look at that. Pretty good job there, actually. Now this is a recovery test. Now people that don't like that Garrett's bell tone and wish you could shut it off, this is a prime reason why. I got a penny, a nickel, and a dime spaced 2 inches apart, 4 inches deep. That bell tone just keeps lingering and you can't shut it off. Get right in the middle. There was the nickel. Speed it up. Just pull the nickel in, so we're probably only going to give it 1 point out of 2 for that one. We have a penny and a dime with 7 nails around them, a couple inches deep. Looking for a good signal for a high signal. Plus you can't turn the volume down on these things. I'm looking for a high signal. I'm not going to get one. Now we got a quarter at 12 inches deep. Nothing. Next up is a 22 bullet, 2.5 inches deep. Right there, it's coming up as iron. Still iron. But it's pretty nice that it does pick it up, but with it being iron, it's not the greatest sign. Now, a 10-cent piece, 4 inches deep with 5 rusty nails, 2 inches above it. Nada. Now, a dime at 11 inches deep. Nothing. Then the last test is a quarter that I got 3 inches deep in some extremely hot soil, salt and stuff like that. Hot rocks and whatnot. You hear all the chattering going on. Right there's the quarter. It's giving you the quarter signal. But yeah. So I can only give that I'm going to probably only give that a 1 for that 25-cent piece. So anyways, now we're going to move on to small item test. Alright, now we're going to do a small test here for small items. And first up is, now if my fingers got dirt in them, fingernails, because I was out metal detecting today. 24 karat gold, 1 grain's worth. One thing, like I said, on these Garrett's, the same with that AT Pro, you crank them up and they sure chatter a lot. But okay, it's hitting it. I got nothing blocked out. I'm in 0 mode, but it's probably about 1 inch away. Next up, 3 pieces of copper, like in my other ones, ranging from a larger one to a medium one to a small, and they are smaller than that grain of gold. We'll do the big one first. I'd say about 1 inch. The medium one, maybe a 1/2 inch. The little one, nothing. Alright, next is a iron meteorite, not much iron in it. Can't tell. Not really picking it up, but once in a while. I don't even know why I'm going to try this. This is a stony meteorite. Real small amount of iron. A lot of detectors can't touch that, but real quick, that was the small test. Alright, all in all, I got a bunch of chicken scratch on here, but it ended up scoring 33 points out of 66. Exactly right in the middle. And one thing I noticed on this, and it's kind of like the AT Pro a little bit, but when you start hitting them deeper targets, you have a tendency to start reading up with iron. And that Minelab Go Find 60, that thing was deep, and that was kind of reading up as iron, but otherwise not too bad. And I know overall, I mean, these have been out a while, and they're big sellers, and you can pick them up on eBay for under 300 bucks pretty easy, or buy them new for that matter. But not too bad of a detector, but I would say it's hitting right in the middle of my point system. But I'll put at the end of the video, you know, scrolling through the other ones on where it would set with what I've tested so far. But pluses with it, very simple detector to use, turn on and go, works quite well. Minuses, them deeper targets seem to come up more as iron, and then along with the pinpointing on it isn't the most perfect, but it gets the job done, and overall not too bad of a detector. So there you go, Garrett Ace 350.